Ok,
bueno, hablamos más tarde.
ok, chao viejo.
Chao, querido.
Hasta luego.
Un abrazo. Chao.
Un abrazo, chao. Yo, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, we're just gonna jump into it.
What?
Oh, you already.
Yeah. Well, I thought that would be a good intro. Was Connor? Was that your dad?
That was my dad. Yeah.
The whole
Damn, dude.
world, I think, just sighed a breath of relief. I feel like everyone in the quarterfinals right now was like, "Oh, thank God that just happened."
Thank God, because they want to play Croatia instead of Brazil.
I feel.
Because I don't know if you can say that right now.
I don't know if you could say that right now. Looking at that defense, the whole time I was thinking, like, Argentina potentially has a better matchup against Brazil. Theoretically, if we were to go through, because of the rivalry, we can drag them down to our style of play. We can bother them and draw those yellow cards out of them. The rivalry there will get in the Brazilians' head. We are used to each other, exactly. Against a Croatia as organized as that? Good luck, Netherlands. Good luck, Argentina. Are you kidding me?
And I know it's, but like they beat y'all soundly in the last World Cup too. I know it's a different manager, everything, but like, dude, these Croats, they don't fuck around.
No,
this is insane.
And to be fair, neither do the Dutch. So I'm just gonna hold my tongue because I could look like a prime asshole today.
Yeah, they're slightly different, the Croatians and the Dutch, though.
Yeah. I'm just saying there's a lot of football
let's keep
left
this
to
on the
play
game.
before
Let's keep this on the game. We should start by saying Japan is clear. Brazil. After that performance, Japan deserved to beat Croatia more than Brazil did. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, you're
the
correct.
Brazilians,
you're
dude. Like what was that? They looked
I don't
like
know what
they were already
thinking.
in the semis.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they were so complacent. I mean, I felt. And I didn't watch the full 90. I didn't get a chance to because of work. But y'all tell me if y'all watched the full 90. Was that overly conservative and overly boring almost
from
from Brazil?
Brazilians?
Yeah.
Perhaps, Connor, maybe not boring, but like...
Not boring at all.
I would like classify that as like low tempo is what I'd say. Let's classify that performance.
I think it was low tempo because Croatia did their part to control the flow of the game. The Brazilians went out there and they were playing their football. You saw them at the beginning. They were smiling. Vinicius was like smiling. Remember what I said? There's nothing more dangerous than a Brazilian smiling. The Ronaldinho smile, that thing is real. In the first probably 10 minutes, I'd say the Brazilians were playing their style of football. And then Croatia hit them on a couple of counters. The game slowed down immensely. And the battle in the midfield, I mean, say what you want. We didn't get a goal until like the 100th minute, but holy hell, that midfield was entertaining on both sides. That was insane. That was awesome. It was honestly one of the most entertaining matchups of the entire tournament so far to me, and nothing objectively happened, right? So I think it was less of Brazil being complacent rather than they slowed themselves down or they were forced to slow down by the Croatians. They said, we got to take our time because if we play our style of football, they're going to hit us on these counters and somebody's going to bang something in. But I would not say, I mean, the Brazilians had their fair share of attacking opportunities. I saw lots of offense.
They did.
Oh, they had a lot.
Yeah. So I think
they played into the
Croatian complacency.
I think
the Croatians forced them.
Complacent. I've never seen Brazil play this slow in a knockout game. Seriously, they
were conservative.
They looked like energy-wise for sure. I mean, Anthony was sprinting. I'll give him that. He was running a lot. Yeah. He looked like he was trying to basically make something out of nothing.
No, you're right, because Neymar was walking right a lot. I did notice that.
Croatia's game. I thought that was an embarrassing performance from Brazil. That Cameroon loss in the group stage,
huge L.
That should have been the last performance that we saw from Brazil in this World Cup. And I know that was a B team, but you're already going an L on your resume as Brazil. So there was no round. You know, all those dances now against South Korea, cringe.
Very cringe.
You
Very
getting the
cringe.
manager to come in and hit something with you, and then you go out and you lose to Croatia, and you have a goal lead, bro. They blew it. I said it in the chat. That track on Croatia's equalizer is one of the most embarrassing and humiliating moments in Brazilian football history. Casemiro jogging back. I don't know who the other midfielder. It might have been Fred. He might have been in the game at that point. Just don't even show up. Don't even put on the kit. If you're gonna jog back into the play like that, showing disrespect to Croatia like that, they deserve to lose.
You do. You deserve that. You deserve it at that point. Okay, but to be fair, without the goalkeeper, what's his name? Likamvovic. What's his fucking name?
Likovic or Livankovic.
Yeah,
So it's
Livakovic.
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 But the commentators on the Spanish broadcast, they were saying all sorts of shit. Livankovic, ahí viene Livakovic.
Different emphasis.
Dude, incredible. That guy, best goalkeeping performance of the entire tournament. This game right here. 5 blocked shots. What? Was that in the first half? Or was that in like the 60th, 70th minute?
I think he had 6 all game.
6 all game? And then
in regular time.
Shit, he was getting close to double-digit saves, I feel like.
Dude,
he might have hit that in extra time.
That guy was insane. And then to block the first penalty, that does a number on your opponent's ego.
It's crazy.
The first one?
Yeah. And he plays for Zagreb. Not like some good, top 5 league. He's still in Croatia. So I'm
going to
interested
Man
to
U.
see. Maybe.
All right, I want to tell you guys something. So I was watching this show on Netflix last night. It's called Captains. You should 1% watch that if you are a football fan. It's incredible. Basically, it follows like 6 different captains from 6 different national teams through World Cup qualifying, and one of them is Croatia. And there's a scene in the episode where Livakovic gets dropped for the qualifying game against Russia. And basically, if Croatia doesn't win, they don't second, they'd have to go to the playoff. Russia could tie or win, and they would have advanced. And the manager dropped. And there's like a scene where Modrić is like sitting down with him and is like basically talking to him, and he's like, "Hey, like, don't get that good keeper. You don't have any confidence. But like I know that you can like stop." He's like, "Stop being afraid to make mistakes. Like I can see that you're terrified." And it's like, ooh, it's affecting the team. That's why you're getting dropped. Like believe in yourself type thing.
Yeah.
I watched that last night. This man literally comes out, puts on back-to-back performances against Japan and Brazil in the group stage. So I guess Modrić, whatever he told him, the full Croatian transcript I couldn't read, but it worked.
Shit, he's my GOAT. He's my GOAT.
Well, he's got 2 years to get about 6 or 7 more Ballon d'Ors, and then we can have that discussion.
He's 37. I think if they make another finals run, I think he retires.
Yeah.
If they win, he retires for sure.
If they 100%. If they make the finals, it's a 90% chance that he retires. And he says,
I think he retires regardless.
I've done enough for the national team, and then we'll probably see a prime minister or maybe a president. I don't know what their head government official is over there in Croatia, but Prime Minister Modrić here in maybe 10 years.
I would lose my mind. I would pay more attention to Croatian politics than South American, honestly.
I think some bad shit happened the other day in South American politics, but we don't need to discuss that right now.
Brazil in the mud. They've been going through it. I honestly don't know enough about the Bolsonaro drama over there, but I know that there was a lot going on.
There's always some shit going on
politics into the
every.
I was actually talking about the Peru president being arrested, but yeah, Bolsonaro.
Oh, cool.
Well.
No, I haven't. I haven't heard about any.
Yeah, he got detained. Anyways, I do. Reaction will be in Brazil from this loss.
I don't know. Dude, I don't know.
Massive outrage.
I think humiliation. Everybody look, this is coming from an Argentine. Be very delicate with your Brazilian friends right now. They're in the mud, and I know that I could be right there with them. This could be a humiliating South American performance. here. So everybody just be really nice. Tiptoe around them. I know I'm going to be.
Yeah.
If Argentina also bows out, then I 100% wholeheartedly agree that the Gold Cup, or not the Gold Cup, that the Copa should be in the States every single year.
Why?
Because trying to rile you up
on the mud. Because South American football in the mud.
You're right. And North American football is ascending, without a doubt.
Yeah.
I would say that this loss, I think it's fair to categorize it as humiliating. I think that might be harsh, but it's humiliating how it happened.
And I know you asked
see the
this
game
before.
through.
Is it as big of a humiliation as the Germany defeat?
Bigger.
No, it can't be. It can't be. 7-1 at home in a semi. Nothing gets worse than that.
Oh, that one. I thought you meant Germany bowing out in the group stage.
No, not Germany bowing out. No. Oh, so you still think this is worse?
Than Germany bowing out in the group stage, yes. But the 7-1 defeat?
Yeah.
No.
7-1 to defeat. Yeah. That's what I was referencing.
No, this is rough. This is rough, but nothing compared to the 7-1.
People will forget about this in like 30 years.
The 7-1.
They'll never forget the 7-1.
My grandchildren will be singing songs about the 7-1 defeat. I'm not kidding. In Argentina, we're gonna bring that shit up forever. I mean, we're still talking about Italy. One of my favorite chants is Brasil, decime que se siente. We talk about the Brazilian defeat in the Italian World Cup. Still, I don't know how many years ago that was. It's insane.
I don't remember either off the top of my head. But
no, that wasn't a 7-1 defeat. I'll tell you that.
That's a national stain, that loss. This is like, I mean, it's bad. It's humiliating. The coach is out for sure. I think he was out regardless. But
really,
yeah, I think his contract was expired, and he was like, I don't want to renew. That's what I think it was. I'm not a Brazilian expert, so somebody correct me in the comments. But what'd you guys think about Neymar?
Dude,
he had the goal.
I was about to ask. So, even when this dude does everything right, or I don't know about everything right, I just don't think he's the guy. And Brazil has been marketing him as the guy. They've put him in that position of leadership, and I just don't think he's got it like that. Neymar is like Scottie Pippen, in my opinion. He can be the best number 2 in the league. He can win you games. He can be the best number 2 in the world. He will never be the number 1 guy. He will never be the number 1 guy.
Yeah.
If he had an R9 or a Ronaldinho there to work with, man, I mean, Brazil would be undefeated. But, I mean, look at it. He scored the goal today. But even you said, Jack, the energy was coming off the right wing from Antony. How old is Antony?
20. I mean,
21?
he
20,
has
21?
world beaters around him.
He's got world beaters around him, but they're not the leaders. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like,
they're young, too.
You would like to
They're
see
really
someone
young
who
for the
is
most part.
better than Neymar.
Yes.
Be on the field at the same time.
Well, yeah, of course. Like, obviously, who wouldn't want that? Better than Neymar is, cream of the crop. That is, GOAT status at that point. But barring having a Messi on the field or a Messi and Mbappe to facilitate, Neymar being excellent, because Neymar's best season in Barcelona came at the hands of Messi and Suarez, or at the feet, rather. Right? Yeah. He was good because they were a distraction and he took pressure off of him, so he was enabled to shine.
Yeah,
the guy cannot.
He's an elevator.
He is an elevator. He cannot
elevates
do it by
his team
himself.
Around him. Yeah,
he's walking in the midfield. He is,
his defensive work rate is pretty bad.
His defensive work rate is bad when the entire Brazilian defense plan relies on pressing. He's like the one not pressing. Are you kidding me? Vinicius is playing on the opposite side of the pitch, and Neymar's just walking in the middle. You can't be doing that. You can't be doing that. And he'll score a world beater goal for you. Fantastic. But in the 100th minute, Brazil should have put on paper, if you sim this on FIFA, Brazil puts this away in the 70th minute.
Yeah.
This Brazil team, game should have been over by 65, 70.
It should have.
But
I think to your point, Connor, I think Neymar needs still leader in Brazil's attack. Because when you look at like who the captains are on this team, it's Casemiro, holding mid, and Thiago Silva, Marquinhos, the two center backs. But I agree, there needs to be somebody with either better ability or more leadership quality in the attack. Because right now it's Vinicius, who's 21, 22. Rodrigo, young as hell. Anthony, young as hell. Richarlison, who, respectfully, I mean,
not a leader.
He was not a leader, and this guy was playing at Everton. Like, does a World Cup team, does a World Cup winning team have their striker playing at Everton, and then now he's a rotational guy at Spurs? Like, I think they do need that killer striker up top, and they don't have that in the entire pool right now, which is a problem for the Brazilians.
Well, they have Endrick, 16 years old.
I refuse to ride that hype train until this man comes over. Like, I'm having no part in this whatsoever. I think I've already drank enough. They did, but I've had enough of the Brazilian Kool-Aid. I think we all did, and I think a lot of people fell in love with the narrative of this South American semifinal, and completely discounted Croatia, who I thought, bro, I said Vardiol was going to be the best center back this tournament. The dude is no one can
nothing
get
gets
past that man.
No.
He's got Dejan Lovren looking like next to him. And Lovren been putting in a shift too.
That's right.
I'm going to give him credit, but Vardiol genuinely worth $100 million. I can't believe I'm saying that, but he might be worth $100 million. That guy's a freak.
He's an insane talent right now. And I think even Landon Donovan was saying it on the Fox broadcast that his value's going up by the day.
Every game.
And
yes.
And I would say every game it gets multiplied. So if his value's going up every day, each game that he plays is getting like 2x or 3x. I feel like it's crazy.
It's crazy. Juranovic, too. I didn't even really know this guy before the looked damn good. I thought Kovacic was excellent. I thought Modrić was good and Brozovic were good.
Kovacic was taken off when he needed to be, though.
Yes.
He exited at an appropriate time. He had given all he had to give, and if they had kept him on, they'd lose the game, I think.
He looked the most fatigued.
He made it. Yes, he looked fatigued. He was making a couple mistakes here and there. Very good selection to take him off at that point. When he went off, I was like, taking off one of their best players, you know what? Warranted.
Yeah.
Man of the match.
Oh, the goalkeeper, Livakovic. Easy.
Yep.
I can't believe I had to think about it that long.
Yep.
That dude, he played his heart out. I can't wait to see him with that fucking blank-ass serial killer stare that he had the whole game, holding the Budweiser trophy. The man going to be there like this.
Yeah. He was a beast. Once again, he was a beast.
Yes.
I think about it. Argentina, Netherlands. How are these people going to score against them? Because if Livakovic plays
you have to play
at
fast.
even 70%, you have to play fast. If he plays at 70% capacity of what he did today, they still might not score.
Yeah.
I would say the
it'll be a tough matchup regardless.
It will be.
Oh, no, I was just going to say for either team that goes through, it'll be tough.
Yeah. I would say Argentina, knock on wood, hasn't demonstrated that ego yet that I think we saw from the Brazilians today. And against Korea. And in every other game that they won.
Yeah. They were mentally already there. I would even venture to say past the semis. They were already there in the final. They were already, picturing themselves in the final.
On some France shit.
Maybe it's there.
And that was their downfall.
Dude.
I'm telling you, man.
I've got a bounce here in a minute.
Okay,
All
word.
right, Connor, if we can a few minutes if you want to, or we can just run out. I'm just gonna say it again. Japan was better. Japan looked better than Brazil.
They did
Against
give Croatia a better run for their money. That's for sure.
They did.
I think
Dude, I
Croatia played
cannot
up to the
believe
Brazilians.
that goal, dude. I can't believe the goal.
I feel
the
they had a
Petrovic
game
goal.
plan. Japan had a game plan. You know, I think Brazil was like, on paper, like you said, Connor, we are individually better than all these guys. So let's just go out there and vibe, have fun. And you can't just vibe
Yes,
into the
they tried to.
quarterfinals. Yeah. You can't, yeah.
That's Neymar, bro. He's a big vibe guy.
It just doesn't work. Like, you need some sort of tactical awareness and some sort of game plan going into these games.
Yeah.
It's just crazy, dude. I believe Brazil
Insane.
lost like that. You know, they should bossed them all over the field. But it's just like, I don't know what to say other than try harder next time.
Yeah.
Try a bit harder.
Yeah.
So you cannot be jogging in a World Cup quarterfinal. Okay, they thought they were playing Paraguay at home in the fucking quarters of the Copa America. They flashed back and playing against.
Yep.
You can't do that against these guys. They genuine disrespect to the Croatians. They looked from the whistle how physical these guys were, how organized. They thought it was no.
I don't know about that. I think they were jarred. Their game plan was halted more than they expected. But they didn't look jarred to me. They didn't look worried until like 60, 70.
They got frustrated quick, I thought.
Yeah.
They did.
Body language.
Well, the body language a bit. I just think they started playing dirty. They were like, this is going to be a fight. So they resorted to, I don't want to say dirty, but it did look like they were grasping. They were grasping for their style of play for a while. But I do think they showed resilience. Like when they came out in the second half, the beginning of the second half looked really dangerous. I'm surprised that Croatia held because Brazil looked very threatening there. Don't get me wrong. Don't get us wrong. There were spots of brilliance from Brazil. I mean, we all saw the goal. That goal was incredible.
The goal was incredible.
That was so beautiful. I mean, you draw that shit out on paper. Like that is you can't. I mean, you plan that to that looked perfectly choreographed. Tiki taka with Brazilian flair is how I quoted it in my other group chat. Like it was just chef's kiss. And honestly, they needed to have a couple more of those. I mean, they should have. No reason. Even with Livakovic playing as well as he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One
Agreed.
more of those, at least.
I mean, it's just crazy. 3 World Cups in a row,
It is
losing to a
crazy.
European team in the quarterfinals. Pray for
a bad
Argentina,
look.
man. We need
Something's
Pray
got to
for it.
a
change.
South American team in the semis.
Yep.
Get rid of CONCACAF and CONMEBOL. It's the only way. Tear it all down. Burn it. Destroy the record books. It's the only way.
Erase all memory.
good
Library
ending
of
note.
Erase
Alexandria.
all-
It's a good ending note. There.
Melt all trophies. Okay, guys. Yeah, we're going to end it there. You guys let us know your thoughts on the game down below in the comments. We'll be back here later today to react to the Argentine-Netherlands game. It might just be me. Connor might be too emotional to make an appearance. Depending
No,
on the result.
motherfucker, I'll be here. I'll be here. Yes or no. Or COC. I'll be here.
Nice.
Okay. That's what I like. That's what the viewers want to hear
Fine.
too. All right, guys. Appreciate y'all for watching. We'll see you in the next video.